Hey guys, Star Gamer here, and today I have a time machine with me. They say that it's a Christmas thing, but I say it's a time machine because Christmas has been New Year's. Let's test it out. Wait a minute. Wait, what's going on? Ah! What? Wait a minute. What year is it? Wait, let me check. Well, this is bad. Well, this time machine is actually a time machine and sent me to 1996. Wow. Never thought 1996 would be awesome. So, I think this is a good time to talk about the year 1996. Let's get on to it. 1996, it was the year where so many stuff was going on, the NBA Finals in 1996, and also video games. Video games were really popular in the 90s, and since Crash Bandicoot with PlayStation, Sonic with Sega, and Mario with Nintendo, they decided to make even more video games. I mean, seriously, everybody flipped out when they got N64 video games. Seriously, when Star Wars came out on N64, everybody flipped their heads off for this game. So today I'm going to be getting all the 1996 games that were released and the best ones, top 5 of them. So let's get to it. Sonic 3D Blast released on Sega Genesis and a Sega Saturn, which kinda makes me think they run a Galaxy. The commercial of this and the main story is pretty good. It shows classic Sonic as 3D, and the 3D gameplay is really amazing, showing off Sonic as a 3D mode. Not to mention that this was the first ever Sonic game with 3D dimensions. I mean, it's not as good as Super Mario 64, but it worked in the end. It's pretty cool. Bubsy 3D released on PlayStation in 1996 and showed up as a weird looking cat thing. Listen, I love the graphics, I love the cat thing and the Super Mario 64 copying. It's just so dumb. The same time Super Mario 64 and Sonic 3D Blast was out, we had that. It was so dumb. I mean, who couldn't create this guy? Well, Bubsy's pretty good, but this game sucks. And Bubsy, why? Why did you have to make this game? You could have made other games. Sona Revelations, produced on PlayStation 1 in 1996. It was just a Final Fantasy thing. I didn't really care that much about it. I just really like Joker, which people have been confused about, but there's a whole bunch of molecules and stuff and magic and form and system and a whole bunch of Doom products that I do not care about. I mean, they could have had just Joker or action scenes. I mean, why did these guys not come up with Joker? I don't know what they did. Pokemon Red and Blue, the first ever Pokemon game on Game Boy, and also there was a 3DS version for it too with Red and Blue, and also Yellow, which is pretty cool, showing off Pikachu. Gameplay looks pretty cool, showing off Gray and Green, but it's Game Boy, how can you blame them? This is pretty cool. It shows off a bunch of computers and a whole bunch of Pokemon. That's what this game is all about. Professor Oak gives you 3 Pokemon, which is Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. I'm gonna of course choose Squirtle because why not? The battles are really great, showing off a whole bunch of fighting and powing, although it didn't seem like it looked like pounding, like tackle or takedown or tail whip or something. But you can save, and it's pretty rad. It's like a regular Pokemon game. Oh, and by the way, the little guy, that's Red. The character that was this guy. I mean, check this out. They shrinked him into small size. Wow. Super Mario 64, the first ever Mario game that Charles Martinet used his voice, which is Mario. It's on Nintendo 64, which is called Super Mario 64. Wow, the intro looks pretty good, showing off a whole bunch of colors for Super Mario and adding the 64. And there's the face, which you can mess around the nose and also do a glitch. And there's a whole bunch of 3D dimensionals. This was the first Mario game that was in 64, again with like Bubsy and Sonic. You know what I mean. So the thing is, you can go through paintings and go through levels. That's how you go through levels. And you just go through around and around, and it is pretty fun. It's kind of like Super Mario Odyssey, but I'm not ready to talk about that game yet. Well guys, that was all the 1996 video games. Well guys, 1996 was a great year, but now I gotta get back to 2019, where 2020 is gonna be happening. Hey, I think we did it. Let me go check the weather. Let me check, what is it? Well, crap.